Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and today I'm going to show you the filing system that I have been using for a little over 6 months now. It is the beginning of June, and we started this back in the fall shortly after we purchased this house. I'd seen similar ways of filing before, and so I decided to give it a try. I really liked a system that Do It on a Dime had purchased, and I just made it myself. I just used a label maker. I got some pretty files in the colors that I wanted, and so I ended up with some teal and some gray ones, and I'll show you. This stays on the desk at all times, and then this one is actually in this side cabinet over here at all times. So I don't have things like warranty information, tax information, very important documents. This is just for like the everyday filing stuff. This is like a self-cleaning system. So the idea is once you roll around to the same month again, then you can purge each file individually and make sure that you're keeping the important papers that you need to keep. Usually around tax time, we'll have a folder just sitting in the back here to hold all of the tax forms. So the idea for this is a 2-year system. So I've got every month with 3 letters abbreviated, and then I have E on 12 folders. So I've got January through December in here in the blue folders, also labeled with the E. And then I have January with an O all the way to December with an O. So we started it last fall. There are some papers in the November and December files back there. So this is, the concept here is evens and odds. So for the even year, you go through and put your files in here at the end of the month, and then when you're on an odd year, you go through these files. So I started this in 2017. I've got a couple of files back here in the odd number year, and then this one's even, so this will be 2018 throughout the whole year. When I end up going through the whole system back to November, I will go through the November file, make sure there's nothing super important that I need to keep from here. Chances are it's mostly just stuff to shred, and then I can start putting the November stuff in there. So this system's been working really nice. Like I said, I've been using it for 6 months, and so I really like how it's set up, and it's just easy to put all those, to file things in here at the end of the month. So for the everyday usage, when I'm going through mail and stuff, I use this tabletop desktop system. I've got 3 files in blue, and they're action files, and then 3 files in the gray, which are the different things that we have to pay throughout the month. So depending on what you have, if you have credit cards or some other kind of loan, student loan, you can have a folder for each of those to help you keep track of things. For my system, I've got to do. These are things that still need to be done. Like I have a medical bill in here for Olivia last time she went to the doctor. That just came in, so I stuffed it in here. I tend to pay things certain times of the month, and so I'll just stick them in here. Unless for some reason they're due immediately, then I'll go ahead and pay them. But I just pop them in here, and then I'll get all my stuff to pay everything out at once. Property taxes in Texas are weird. We have to file some things to protest our property taxes from becoming crazy. They're actually already crazy. We pay way too much in property taxes, but they try to raise them significantly every year, and you have to go through this petition system. So I've got lots of forms in here for that. That's kind of an ongoing thing right now. So that folder actually looks really big, even though it's just one medical bill and all the forms for the property taxes. And then the to file is where I stick anything that's going to end up in this file. So I will just put that in there throughout the month. And then at the end of the month, when I'm going through and making sure everything in the to-do file has been done, and I'll just move everything from the to-file file to the coordinating month. And then it'll just be set up in here. I can just reference back if I need to look for anything. And then I also have a to shred. I don't have the shredder down here. It's actually upstairs in my scrapbook room. And so I just put things in this file, and then I'll take that little file up and shred everything at the beginning of the next month. So for our purposes, we have 3 different things that we pay throughout the month. We have a mortgage, an HOA, and a car loan. And so I just pay those at a certain time a month. And I like to have the folder handy. It's got the payment coupons and different slips that we get. I'll stick them in there. And then whatever time I pay them, I have everything already ready. So this system's been working really well for me. I don't feel like I have tons of paperwork. I like this system versus having a file for everything. A file for electricity, a file for gas, a file for water and sewer, a file for each individual doctor or each individual person. I keep track of very important medical documents, but we don't need to keep all the things in all different folders and file each one each month. It's very rare that I have to actually go back and reference any of this, but it's nice to have just in case, and that way you're keeping things for up to 2 years. And by that point in time, you're probably not going to need any of those papers. Most likely you don't need any of the papers, period. But I like to just have them, just in case I've needed to go back. We have a lot of things on paperless now, so these files aren't very big. It seems like we're always going to the doctor with our preschooler, so there's lots of things for that. Things from the doctor and the things through the insurance. It's like duplicates of things. I stick them all in here in case I ever need to reference them. So far, this system's working really, really well for me. I really like having this desk set up with the easy file system, and I wanted to share it with you because I had seen the one system that you can buy, and this one was just super easy. I just needed the folders and needed to label them, and it was set up. So I wanted to share that with you, and I thought maybe it could help somebody. So be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like these organization type videos. I really like doing this type of video, and be sure to subscribe so you can follow me along. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. And if you're wondering, that's Olivia's art wall right there.